What is an insane coincidence that you've experienced? 1. My husband I met working in the same restaurant at age 20 while in college. Got married, had 2 kids. One day while looking through old photos of his I find a photo of him dancing at a formal dance with the girl he dated before me. In the photo we are back to back, almost touching. I was dancing with the guy I dated before him. We didn't meet that night, it was months later. Crazy that we were so close to each other, even have a photo together before we even knew each other. We've been together over 15 years now. 2. I was traveling to Bangalore from London to attend my sister's wedding. I had booked a ticket for 19th October and her wedding was scheduled to be on 25th October. When I went to the airport, I found out that the flight was overbooked and they had offloaded me. The staff was very rude and would not hear anything. They were literally pushing people away. That being the holiday season, there were many people like me, at least 50. So I went back and emailed my travel desk to sort this out for me. I decided not to inform my family immediately as it would be night time and my family will be sleeping in India. I went to sleep around 11 p.m. After half an hour my phone started ringing. When I checked it was my sister. I was worried, why is she calling me at that time, around 5 a.m. in India? So I picked up the call and this was our conversation. Sis said, "Where are you? How are you able to pick my call? Are you not traveling now?" Me, trying to sound calm, "I am in London. I could not fly. There was some problem in the passenger list. I will fly tomorrow." Sis, sobbing now. "I knew it." Me said, "No what?" Sis said, "I just got a dream. You were not let to fly by the airline staff. They said you can fly a week later. 26th October. You will not be able to attend my wedding." I was shocked to hear that, because that was the exact thing the airline staff had told me, that I should take the flight on 26th October. I assured her I will be flying the next day as my travel desk is sorting it out. Luckily, my travel desk could get me on the flight next day and I attended the wedding. This incident happened almost a decade ago. We were not aware that the passengers can be offloaded for no fault of theirs till that day. 3. My uncle was traveling in a night bus. The guy sitting next to him was studying for something. When my uncle saw him studying like this for 5-6 hours, he asked me, "What are you studying for?" He said that there is a job interview and I don't have any reference or anything, so I am just working hard for the interview in Pakistan. Unless you are lucky, most of the jobs are given on the basis of references. My uncle took out his phone and called someone and told him that this so and so guy is coming for the interview and I have seen him myself. He is very hardworking. The CEO of the company where that guy was going for the interview was best friend of my uncle. End result, the guy was hired. 4. My friend died in a motorcycle accident. A week after the funeral we were putting his clothes away. Some went to Goodwill and some went to family members. Someone accidentally put his favorite jacket with his name written on the tag in the Goodwill box. Well, it went to Goodwill and his mother was heartbroken. This was in Tennessee. 3 years later his mother's sister was at a Goodwill in Massachusetts, going through clothes. She lifted the top layer and there laid a jacket that looked familiar. She pulled it out and sure enough there was his name written on the tag. Pretty cool, I thought. 5. This happened to me recently. Background: my parents created my profile on one of the matrimonial websites to find a suitable match for me. They keep searching over it. They send or receive proposals/requests over there. Scene 1. One evening, I came from office and saw my mom going through the profiles of girls who had sent the request to start a conversation further. My mom showed me the picture of a girl. She accepted the request from a girl and hence my phone number became visible to that particular girl as she had a premier membership on that website. Scene 2. Same day, at night, I received a call from an unknown number. My mom had added my number unconsciously while creating the profile. I picked up the phone. The lady on the other side explained that she had sent a request/proposal for her daughter as she liked my profile and the request was accepted from my side in the evening. I told her that my mom had created my profile and it would be better if she talks with my mom directly for this matter. She asked me basic details about my job and told about her daughter. She said she would talk to my mother and took her phone number. Scene 3. Next morning, I boarded the metro train from Kashmir Gate Metro Station, Delhi, on Yellow Line towards Central Secretariat, my office. The moment I entered the metro, I saw a girl who was standing opposite to me. She started staring at me. I was also doing the same, else how would I know that she was staring at me? I thought I have seen the girl somewhere. By her continuous staring, I thought, she must be thinking the same. I started thinking about her with full concentration. After 2 minutes, I realized she is the same girl whose profile my mom showed me last evening on the matrimonial website and her mother called me later in the night. I had doubts about it. Instantly, I messaged my mom to WhatsApp me the picture of that particular girl whose proposal she accepted last evening on that matrimonial website. She sent me the screenshots of her profile. I kept staring her and looked at my phone several times to confirm. By this time, the girl had also realized what I was doing or trying to do. She was also clear about her doubts. I thought so, and recognized me. I thought this too. Eventually, I took the courage and turned my phone screen towards her and asked, "Is this you?" She was already smiling like a little kid, her face filled with innocence and shyness. She nodded her head and said, "Yes, I recognized you." 6. 2 people madly in love don't get the chance to get married, so their children do. Didn't get it? Strange, isn't it? Let me explain. One of my uncles during his college time, in 80s, was in a serious relationship with a pretty girl, but due to some obvious reasons, some family intercaste issue, they couldn't get married. Eventually, Uncle got married and moved to a new place. Fast forward 15-20 years, he gets transferred to the same place where he was doing college. Uncle's wife started making acquaintances in the society and ends up being best friend with Uncle's girlfriend, or rather, Ex-girlfriend. Wait! One more thing is yet to come. Their children uncle's son and ex-girlfriend's daughter end up marrying each other. Stunned. What is this? Love karma? Man, I need water. 7. 38 years ago I had to go into London for an interview. The job was for 3 times existing salary and I was nervous, so set off early, driving down the M4 and planning to park at Hammersmith and get the tube to their offices near Leicester Square, now a McDonald's. I didn't usually drive into London, so stopped my MG midget at the petrol station at Hammersmith to fill up and ask where there was a car park. As I went to pay, a man entered in an obvious hurry, so I stepped aside and said, "You go first." "I'm in no hurry." He paid, thanked me and left. I paid, parked and caught the tube to my interview. Yes, you guessed it. The man in a hurry was my interviewer and he recognized me, hired me, and I spent an interesting time in the USA working in Georgia, Ohio, and Manhattan, New York. Sometimes karma can take a while to arrive, but in this case my politeness to a man in a hurry gave me almost immediate payback.